Okay. Let's see here. Forgot to pull out the news. There we go. Okay, looks like we're live. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Greetings, Varlets. I am Interrogator Rosario Rivas of the Attaché to Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting live from the Cave World of Virago. The theme music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell. The music from Warhammer 40k Mechanicus is composed by Guillaume David, or is it Guillaume David? And the copyright of Bulwark Studios. Music from Warhammer 40k Darktide is composed by Jesper Kyd and copyright of Fat Shark Kings. And all the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io. And today we're continuing to paint the Plague Marine. Alright, let's see if there's anybody out there. It looks like at least one viewer in the chat. We'll go ahead and get started by, at the very least, looking through the model, making sure that we are good to go. Okay, so far we did quite a bit of work last week. Got all those little bronze spots painted up. I think it's about time get started on some of the more esoteric parts of the model, like the horns and even some of the fleshy bits. Let me go ahead and zoom in here because I don't know if you can see from where you are. Let's get a little tentacle right there on his butt. And obviously he's got the tentacle right there on his chest, so might as well start knocking those out. Alright. Let me see. Which one should we start first? Let me zoom out. Let's go ahead and start with the little horns and stuff. Should be fun. Okay, so for the all the horns and stuff, we're gonna go ahead and use Zhandri Dust. I think we might have used this paint before with some of the cloth of the Caradron Overlord that we had painted a while back. So since we don't need a lot of detail, or at least a lot of, so what I'm looking for here, control of the brush, we're gonna use Grabby number 3. I totally forgot that I didn't have my, guess my little palette. So I had to be reaching out from behind me, and that was quite painful. Okay, yeah, just adding the color here. Pretty easy, nothing too hard. At least until we start getting to closer to the head. At least the shoulder, because it's the head of the fly, but it's his shoulder. Try to get some of that fly in here. Hey, Cormac, how you doing? Hey, thank you. Yeah, let me give it a zoom in here. Alright, now we're doing his shoulder. And pretty much all the bone horns sticking out of his body. Oh, nice. Which unit are you working on? What are the grunts or any of the leader models? Okay, well those guys are cool too. You can't have an army without a few grunts. By the way, Cormac, I got some news for the upcoming streams. Usually I stream on Sundays, but the next 2 Sundays I'm not gonna be able to actually stream. So that's the Sunday of the 2nd of June and the 9th of June. So my plan is that starting today, and we'll be streaming straight all the way up until Thursday. And I don't mean like straight, like just non-stop. I mean like every day. So today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there will be streams. So keep tuned for that. Stay in tune for that. Alright, so let's see here. You said, yeah, but the Norn Adversary and Winged Hive Tyrants could wait? Those are the new ones that just came out, right? Oh, that's okay. Just warning you now, in case, for whatever reason, you come next week, Sunday, and I'm not here. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm not saying they're not cool. I was just wondering if it was the new ones that had come out recently. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you've seen, but they're coming out with some new, actually, gene stealers for Necromunda. So there'll be like a box set for a Necromunda gene stealer cult, and also a Van Sars gang too, or at least new units for the Van Sars. Oh, are they coming out with a new one? That's unfortunately something that usually goes on the radar for me. I'm always keeping an eye out for new minis. I don't keep an eye out for new codexes or anything like that. But nice. Hopefully they don't, nerf the Chaos Space Marines. You have to let me know. Do you have the old codex? Okay, gotcha. Well, hopefully I don't nerf them. You will have to let me know. I've been on quite the kit bashing kick the last few days. And I've been keeping up with my Instagram. But, I've kit bashed quite a bit, and I think I have already enough models to form at least a very small Death Guard not kill team, but army. I'll have to look to see how many points I have, but that's pretty much what it's looking like. I have so many. So I bought a box of 10, what's it called? 10 Chaos Space Marine, just regular units. And I used some old Plague Marine bits that I had. And pretty much by the end of all that kit bashing, I had made a total of 8 new Plague Marines. So now I have, what's the total here? I think 6 plus 8. So that's 14. Then I have a whole box set of Poxwalkers. There's about 10 more. I have a Demon Prince. And I have a Terminator. Hey, Visa, how's it going? Going good? Thanks, Cormac. Yeah, I can't wait to paint all those guys. Vaz, I was just telling Cormac that I've been on quite the keep-passing kick lately. And I think I have enough Plague Marines now to make a whole army. A small one, but enough for an army, I think. Oh, okay. Got any big plans for Memorial Day? Gonna do a quiet queue or something? Oh, and Viza, I don't know if you've been keeping up with my Instagram, but I made some news the other day. Pretty much what we discussed, I believe it was last week, about me not being able to stream the next 2 Sundays. So I'm planning to make up for that by streaming not only today, but also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I haven't decided what times I'll be streaming. But yeah, that is the plan. Okay, that's great. Sometimes you just need to relax. So I wouldn't worry too much. At least if you don't do anything special for it. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. But it's okay if you can't. Like I said, it's just me trying to figure out a way to make up for the next 2 weeks not being able to show up. Plus, in preparation for my big deployment, I figured I might as well take these next few days off. Cormac, do you celebrate Memorial Day where you're at? Advice, what will you be doing then, since you're not working tomorrow? I know you say you'll be probably, just staying at home, but doing anything in particular? Made something around the house, or maybe just watching a certain movie that you want to watch, or something like that? Okay. At Cormac, he said, not really, I'm just probably staying in and watching some anime and movies. What anime do you like? Here we go. Visa, I hadn't figured that out, honestly. I might get caught up on Elden Ring before the DLC lands. Oh, nice. How far along are you on this playthrough? Oh yeah, that one's really popular. I've only seen a few episodes here and there, but I should probably check it out at some point. Okay, says I have just reached the capital, but I've been sidetracked by Ranny's side quest. Oh yeah, anything for the Blue Witch waifu. Oh yeah, how you liking the new season? That's great. I mean, sometimes anime, when they go on such a long hiatus, they come back maybe not as good as they were. But I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Okay, Cormac, he said they did very good, especially adapting it from the manga. Okay, glad to hear it. Do you have a favorite character in Bleach? Con. Let me look him up. You like the little plushy lion guy? Yeah, he's pretty cute. Oh, that's usually how it goes. The little mascot becomes overpowered. By the time you find out they're overpowered. That's why they boss the main character around. See what I mean? That's usually what happens. Just slapping them around. Is Bleach your favorite anime? Wait, I might have asked that. Okay, yeah, I did ask that. I wasn't sure if you were saying that you were watching it or it was your favorite. Sorry about that. Okay, he says, yeah, it was one of the first anime I've seen. The first anime I ever saw was this one called Ninja Scroll. Really gory and graphic. It's so much fun. Okay, let's see here. It was also the very first manga I read too. Oh, cool. To me, it was Death Note. That was the first manga I ever read. I love the manga so much more than the anime. I was about to say that the anime didn't have its good parts. The animation was fantastic. But to me, the ending hit so much harder, I think, in the manga than it did in the anime. Okay, Viza, I can't remember the first manga for me. I think my first anime before I fully understood what it was Sailor Moon. I think the first anime I consciously attached to was Tenchi Muyo. Okay. Yeah, those are two classics. I wonder if Sailor Moon might have been my first one too, inadvertently. I feel like maybe not. I think I did watch Ninja Scroll before I watched Sailor Moon. But one thing that always stuck out to me for Sailor Moon, because I only watched like one episode, and it was even a bit of an episode, was Tuxedo Mask. It's like in the whole he didn't know he was Tuxedo Mask thing, and he kept seeing this little bear with a top hat in one of those gacha games, and he was always like, I want to get that bear for some reason. I don't know why. I always like that. Tenchi Muyo is like a quintessential harem anime. So now, Vice, I gotta ask, who was your favorite girl from Tenchi Muyo? Oh, really? Was it her English voice actress or her Japanese voice actress? Ah, I gotcha. See, for me, my favorite waifu of Tenchi Muyo was Kione. I like the cool hard-ass cop girl. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that. Yeah, I had so many music videos and episodes of cartoons uh, and movies, even, in VHS that I recorded from live TV. Cormac, do you have a favorite waifu in Bleach? Yeah, I think it's Orihime. Yeah. Yeah, she's very popular. Yeah, mine are. I had it here a second ago. Yeah, Yoruichi and Shiba. Yeah, I know. What can I say? It's very sexy. No, that's okay. It just takes practice. Man, I'm really loving how the bone is coming out. I know it's just the base color, but it just looks so good with all the other colors and, right there. But yeah, I think we're nearing completion with all the bone and the bug. It's bug on its shoulder there. Make sure I get all these little nooks and crannies. Hold on. See if I can clean that up. Oh, there it is, Visa, the classic. Cormac, when I first started out streaming, this was literally the only song I had playing on my stream. Okay, while we wait for that little corner to dry, this little horn right there, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some stuff that I figured you might like. Just kind of see a little behind the scenes. So as you know, I usually make a poll of what miniatures to paint next, and you guys chose the Chaos Space Marine, the Nurgle one that we've been working on. But here are the other ones that I have on the list, just so you guys can see it. Here's the dwarf. I have a whole group of them. I think I have about like 10 guys, all different poses. And this one was created by Highland Miniatures. And then here is the Okay, yeah. Here's the Iron Warrior, I guess either Terminator or Dreadnought. I haven't been able to quite figure out what he is. I think he's a Dreadnought. He's just so big. He's much bigger than any other Terminator. And this one I just kit bashed today, but I've had the model for a while. This is from Warhammer Miniatures. I kit bashed that hat on him from Cromwick. They had like these dwarves with top hats, and I wanted a top hat on this guy. So here we go. Yeah, that's what I figured he was, Cormac. It might be a 30k Dreadnought. At least a Chaosified one. And Visa, you said, I just saw this when you mentioned your Instagram. Yeah. I couldn't wait to show it all. It's like, I love how he came out. That hat really makes the whole thing come together. Yeah, I figured I should show off some of the pile of shame I have collecting in the background. In Visa, you said 30k Dreadnoughts, the Contemptor style, even the Trader ones. Kind of a similar shape, but not quite the same. Yeah, like my giant pile of robots. Yeah. Want to show that off, and I figured it might be cool for you guys to see what possible models will be appearing in the multiple choice in the future. Especially with my little dwarf guy with the top hat. He'll definitely be a proxy for my Caradron Overlords, specifically the Navigator. I think that's what he was made for. And he just looks so cool. Oh, and yes, Fiza, he will have a ginger beard. Malifaux, I know you've mentioned that before. But, let me look it up again. This is like... Malifaux. Ah, okay. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Is it like, why is I figured, does it play a little bit like, Mordheim? Ah, okay. Where you play the tabletop of Malifaux. okay, but it's a smaller skirmish level game, so closer to Kill Team before Kill Team was a thing, that focuses hard on objectives versus attrition. You're talking about Nalafa, right? Not Mordheim. Because I think Mordheim is a skirmish game as well, but I just want to make sure which one it is you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured you were talking about. But again, I had to be sure. Like, I should probably find the rules for Mordheim at some point. That would be fun to play. I know they don't do it anymore, but still. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I think that's it. At least with the Zhandri Dust. I guess I could dab this here. But yeah, Visa, unfortunately, kind of like you, but not for the same reason. It's a little hard for me to play with other people. Like the people I know who, I guess collect Warhammer or any of these tabletop games, they hardly play. Like only one of them really plays, the other one only paints. So I don't play a lot. But getting a more hype game on would be pretty fun. Of course, I would need the right army for that. Or should I say the right team. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a matter of time and yeah, and just scheduling. The good thing is that at least I get a lot of joy from just painting the models. So I'm not too heartbroken about it, but it would be fun to get some games on. That's for sure. Okay, but I think we're pretty much done with the Zhandri Dust, so we're gonna go ahead and move on and get to all the fleshy bits. So because we don't have a lot of fleshy bits, we are just gonna use the size 1 grabby. Because we're gonna need a little bit of control, especially for this one tentacle on his butt. He also has this tube here. You look at it here. That I also kind of want to paint a little bit fleshy. With like a fleshy overtone. He's got another one down here in the back. So I kind of want like these tubes are being covered in flesh. Ronnie's beginning to. Yeah, Visa, like I said, there's so many tiny details on this model that I can see why Plague Marines are considered some of the more difficult models to paint. It's because of all that tiny little details. So, I'm thinking that first I should maybe go with some black first, because if you look at it, like especially the tubes, I kind of painted over with some green. So I want those like tube areas, you know, right here, to be black, while the film on top is exposed, like sort of covering here. I want that to be the sort of fleshy color. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my Chaos Black first. Or should I say Abaddon Black? Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use the smallest brush I have, which is gonna be the 000 Grabby, just so I can get to those little details. That way, that once I start painting with I start painting the fleshier bits, I can just paint them. If there's any like mistakes. Oh, one more thing. Earlier I showed you some of the stuff I have on the wings, but since the Plague Marine was part of the poll last time, he is gonna be replaced, just warning you now, by this guy. This is a Vindicator Assassin on top of a statue. So it'll be among the 3 choices will be the Vindicator Assassin, the Dwarf Pirate, and the Dreadnought. Yeah, I got this guy from Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. Really cool stuff. Very high quality. It just had a seam here once I glued it together. So I went ahead and went over it with some Milliput. I'm hoping that once I paint over it, the seam will be completely gone. Okay, and let's see here. And yeah, I checked them out from your Instagram link. Looks like they have a lot of Guardsman equivalents, Tau, and a smattering of Orc, from what I recall. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I think a lot of their models are made by Station Forge. Station Forge actually has some really cool designs. They have these orc freebooters. They even have some Nurgle orc. And they have a Patreon and a My Mini Factory store. And I was subscribed for them for a little while because I wanted these sort of lanch-necked sort of units that they made, but for Grim Dark Future, or in other words, like a 40k. And I want to print those at some point use those with my my Conquistador Tempestus Scions. They will look really good together. I am positive that. Yeah, they do. They have a lot of Mechanicus style stuff. They have what do they call the scavengers, which I'm guessing it's just I can never quite tell if they're going for a more chaosy vibe with them or not, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you could use them for some like dark mechanicum. Okay, I got to those little like tubes. And I noticed some seams here. I'm gonna go ahead and paint those right now. Paint's drying up. Oh yeah, Grimdark Future, you said, is a new open model tabletop game for OPR one-page rules. I had the rule book, but haven't really digested it yet. Yeah, I definitely want to give one-page rules a try. I want to see if it's quote-unquote easier than the Warhammer 40k proper. Okay, hold on, let me read what you said here. From what I remember, it has a lot of the same feel, but generally streamlined and simplified. They actually have the basic rule app for free. You only have to pay for more advanced stuff, advanced scenario type stuff. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by that, because from what I've heard, because again, I haven't played 40k fully. I've heard that they really streamline all the rules, and so you get less bogged down with all the tomes and all the tiny little rules here and there. So what I want to do is at some point try out 40k proper, and then give one-page rules a try. just noticed I have a little tentacle here on his chest. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint that black first, because we're gonna be painting that a different color over all these. And I don't want that to be slightly off in any way. Alright, that tiny little tentacle is painted. I think I got all those black spots that I wanted. Let's go ahead and paint this over too. Okay. I think we're done with those little smatterings of black, and it's finally time to start painting those fleshy bits. So for those fleshy bits, like I say, we're going to be working with size 1 gravity. And for the paint, we're actually gonna start with the Naggaroth Night. So getting like a deep purple in there. Sorry, as soon as I said deep purple, I got smoke on the water stuck in my head. Smoke of the water and fire in the sky. Alright, we're off to the races with the purple, or should I say Naggaroth Night. Okay, zoom out a bit. All right, we've already got that tentacle all painted up. Now it's for all the tiny little stuff back here. And also that head. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already liking how that purple is coming through with all the green. It's really nice. Visor very much. It stands out nicely. It really looks like it doesn't belong in the right way. Yeah, I know, right? I think it's just because of the color palette of all the main armies they have with Warhammer. They seem to have a really good classic color palette. And I think this one's definitely a fun one to paint. But one thing I didn't want to do, compared to just about every Nurgle, Plague Marine, or any kind of like Nurgle colors, I didn't want to use too many purples. So I'm only really going to be using it for these like sort of tentacles and all these fleshy bits, because I kind of want to look like it's sort of decayed flesh. But for his little, I guess, loincloth, tabard thing, I plan to use orange. So I'm going to be using orange for that. Make my guy stand out a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think we got all those little details in the Naggaroth Night. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still gotta color the head. So I plan to do that right now. But I'm gonna switch the brush because this is a little too fine for such a big area. And one thing I just noticed is there's this little skull at the base of his feet. So I gotta paint that now the same color as the protrusions on his head and backpack and shoulder. Yeah, if you look at it right there, that little skull right there. There's always so many tiny details on this model. Plague Marines are definitely the gift that keeps on giving. So we're switching for the size 3 grabby. It's one downside and something that you need to look out for whenever putting models together is composition. Like you have this really neat detail of a head right here on his hip. And if you look at it, you can probably see it. Let me go and put it on the white area. That's right there. But because I was still kind of new in all this kind of stuff when I put this model together, I never considered that head there. Now I kind of wish I had used maybe a different weapon or maybe just a different pair of legs for this model, just so that that detail wouldn't go to waste. And now it's kind of going to waste because the axe covers it. So unless you like inch over and lift it up and kind of like what I'm doing now, or put it at a weird angle, you'll be able to see that head. So just try to keep stuff like that in mind for whenever painting your miniatures and putting them together. Like even my choice of head was maybe a little off because he's got so many bones sticking out here on this side of his like head and area that this head probably wasn't the best choice for it. Could have gone with a different one with maybe a bone pointing out in this other direction. or maybe one without bones at all. Because right now, this area just looks so busy. But, you know, that's the kind of stuff you don't think about when you're first starting out. Visor said, yeah, I put together a Chaos Imperial Knight proxy and unknowingly screwed up the legs with the final positioning. It's so tilted over and looks mid-fall and won't stand up without the base. Yeah, that can be a problem. Yeah, so always try to keep that in mind. I'm still new, so I don't always get it on the first go. But as you progress and as you work on these more and more, you'll start noticing stuff like that. Hey, Seabass, how's it going? Yeah, it's the music from Darktide. It's called The Emperor of Mankind. How you been? How you doing? Oh, and again, since I don't know if you've heard from the beginning, but the next 2 weeks, I'm not gonna be streaming. At least the next 2 Sundays, I'm not gonna be streaming. So my plan is to make up for it, is to stream tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we'll have those 4 days for streaming. Now, I don't know what times we're going to start those, but just keep an eye out for whenever I do that. Hold on. Seabashi said, going and just finished up D&B with friends wanting to say hi. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just, duty calls and my inquisitorial, I guess, group is being deployed, so I can't really be here for those 2 weekends. But I want to make up for it for you guys, so you guys can still see me paint. So what game of D&D were you playing? Duck, what do you play? Were you the DM or were you one of the players? Yeah, just keep an eye out. Like I said, I'll be posting the same thing as I do every time. It's like I'll put like a little message out on Instagram, so just be ready for those. Oh, cool. What do you play? Like, what's your character, class, and your little bio? Okay, so next up is gonna be that little I don't know what you call that. That cloth on his between his legs. Not loincloth. Loincloth's just like underwear. But whatever that cloth is normally called, it's not a tabard either. But yeah, I'm planning to paint that. And I'll be using Mephiston Red. Oh, an artificer. Nice. Boy or girl? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, right now I'm starting with the darker colors, and then we'll slowly build up that orange. But ugly? Why is he but ugly? Did you roll low on charisma? And we'll be painting with size 3 grabbing. Okay, so he's but ugly. However, he's got high charisma. Well, as long as it worked out for him. Oh, I guess when you're but ugly, you gotta learn how to talk. Okay, but he was in a terrorist bombing and lost most of his left side. Oh, okay, so that's why he's but ugly. He's disfigured. Oh, wow. I'm wondering if you have a drawing or something like that, because he sounds pretty cool. Does he have, like, machine parts? Is that why he's an artificer? Very cool. Oh, I love how this song just kicks in. Betel Guy is such a good song. So, Seabass, how's the campaign going? What's happening? You said a lot. It's been going on for like 2-ish years. Oh, wow. That's quite the long campaign. Are you currently in a dungeon or in a town right now? Or are you in the middle of a fight or what? Oh, cool. And is the god a good guy or a bad guy? Oh, nice. Flies and everything. Not sure. They have been MIA the entire time. We just figured out that their actual name was this session. Ah, okay. And what's your party consist of? Like, you're the dwarf artificer, but who else is in the party? Okay, he said, and that's what summoned the ship to us. Warforged Archer. Okay, so a robot archer. An Ogre Barbarian. Nice. And an undead chick with daddy issues. Yeah, no class, just undead chick with daddy issues. Yeah, those are the most dangerous of them all. Okay. Okay. Did she bring back her dad from the dead? Is that why the daddy issues? Yeah, that'll do it. Just in case, Seabass said, nah, she just killed him. And Weiser replied with, well, that's certainly an issue. Yep, most definitely. Sounds like quite the party. Have you guys been friends for a long time? Or did you start playing and then became friends that way? Okay, Seabass said he was in charge of a giant company that was a front to an assassination group, who also happened to build my character's base new limbs. Oh, nice. And he said, yeah, all our friends that started playing D&D together in college. Oh, that's nice. It's cool that you guys still keep in touch. Oh, really? What are you painting, Seabass? Oh, I saw your, who am I drawing a blank on her name? The girl from Jujutsu Kaisen. She came out great. Yeah, Maki. Hey, my pleasure. Alright, Seabass, you said, and currently working on Big Mama from One Piece. Oh, wow, yeah, that's the big lady. It's an art trade I'm doing with someone. Oh, okay. What are you trading? Like, is it a secret, or can you let us know what the trade is? Oh, nice. So also a miniature painting? Or is it like a drawing or something else? Very cool. Yeah, you have to post it up once you get them both. Okay, right now just looking through some of the stuff on the model. Looks like we're kind of already done with the cloth. We'll start adding more oranges on top of that. Right now it looks kind of red. I'm wondering if I have enough time to do some other tiny details. Maybe I can knock out some of the little studs here that I missed in the back. Let's pull out the size 000 grabby. Put the Mephiston Red away. Oh, well that sucks. What is that? Are they too big or not optimized for print or what? Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that really does suck. And now, if filing and sanding the pieces for the third time. Oh, wow. Well, good luck, okay? think I have enough time for one more tiny detail. And I noticed that he's got this little thing on the side here of his head. Right here. I'm gonna paint that Leadblecher right here. Same brush, size 3 grabby. No, 000 grabby, not 3 grabby. Okay, and with that, we're done for today. Let's look at our progress. We nearly have him completely base coated. So it's taken us 3 sessions to fully base coat him. That's how much detail there is on this guy. Yeah, thank you, Visor. Been a lot of hard work, a lot of tiny little stuff on him. And I'm not quite done yet. It's just nearing done. Like, I still gotta kind of paint over some of these parts on his neck. They're a little too dark. I gotta, like, clean that up. And I gotta clean up these tubes here on his, the side of his head. But I will be doing that tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at different times throughout the day. So I don't have a set schedule for those days. I'm pretty much gonna be like doing errands in between streams. Just getting everything ready for my deployment this Friday. So yeah. Thanks a lot for coming, guys. It's always fun. Yeah. All right. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, I stream here every week, except for the next 2 weeks, obviously. And I paint miniatures. So if any of you out there have liked what you saw and maybe you want to come around the next couple days, we'll be streaming here. The music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the Venerable Lucius Adam Bell. And also the music for Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, composed by Guillaume David and the copyrighted Bulwark Studios. The music for Warhammer 40k Darktide is composed by Jesper Kyd and the copyrighted Fat Shark Games. And all of the music is provided to us by foodmusic.io. And if you like what I do and would like to support, then please consider donating to my Ko-Fi and Rosita Rivas Art. And I also have my VODs on YouTube, so if you missed an episode and would like to check it out, then you can also find me on YouTube, also at Rosario Rivas Art. Alright, Varlets, always a fun time hanging out with you guys. Alright, here, Visa, you said, thank you for the stream. Hopefully you are safe or wherever you are deploying. Yeah, unfortunately I have to keep that classified, but just know that it's not too far from my hive world where I'm stationed. So I should be okay. Just gonna have to ride out some heretics. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get to the bottom of the situation down there. And thank you, Visa, and thank you, Seabass, and thank you, Cormac, all for coming. And Seabass, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, I think that'll be it for today, so thanks again for coming. It has been Rosario Rivas, and I'm signing out from the Grim Dark Future. You Varlets have a good day. Bye-bye!